The Spirit of Service Awards were first established by the American Legion in 2000 at our national convention in Milwaukee. Each of the military branches selects an outstanding junior enlisted member to receive this distinguished award based on off-duty volunteerism. Assisting National Commander Schmidt in presenting the awards is Brigadier General Kevin Vereen of the U.S. Army Recruiting Command and Medal of Honor recipient Donald E. Ballard. Please rise as Commander leads us in rendering appropriate honors to Mr. Ballard.
Present arms. Order arms.
Our first Spirit of Service Award recipient demonstrates a spirit of charity through her selfless dedication and volunteer commitments. As a volunteer instructor for the Health Profession Scholarship Program in Fort Knox, she contributed to educating future Army leaders, exhibiting exceptional volunteer service, and enhancing the U.S. Army Medical Department and the local community. In 2016, she served as a member of the Funeral Honors Mission and rendered final honors to 25 veterans, achieving the highest grade of excellence from all 25 families and funeral directors. Representing the United States Army, please welcome Spirit of Service Award recipient, Specialist Virginia A. Constable.
Good morning, Legionnaires, brothers and sisters in arms, distinguished guests, and family and friends. Thank you for being here today in support of the incredible people and programs that are represented. It is impossible to put into words how honored I am to be here today receiving this award, but I'll do my best. First off, I have to thank Sergeant Trapasso, who introduced me to this program that I work with and that I fell in love with. Sergeant Prescott put together a program where medics could go to universities and teach the students basic medical skills. These students were incredible. They were pre-med students who knew all the book knowledge but didn't have any hands-on experience. And the medics had all this hands-on experience down to muscle memory. But in order to teach, they had to break it down to the very basics and had this unique opportunity to learn to teach. It is truly an incredible learning opportunity for both sides. And also, it is an opportunity to introduce these students to a friendly face to the uniform and the opportunities that the military has to offer. I wish I could thank each individual person who helped me on the way to this incredible accomplishment and who has helped me in the progression of my career. But if I did that, we'd be here all day. I know y'all don't want to listen to me talk that long. But I will simply thank the American Legion for this incredible opportunity to come out here and all the experiences I've had and the honor of being here. I also have to thank Sergeant Ferrales, Sergeant Wright, and my command team at the USA Medac Fort Knox for thinking of me when the opportunity for this award arose. I'd also like to thank my friends and family for supporting me along the way and continuing to support me in all my endeavors. Thank you and God bless.
Our next 2017 Spirit of Service Award recipient displays outstanding leadership and a devotion to aid others. In 2016, she provided 624 hours as a volunteer EMT for Virginia Beach Medical Services. As a sexual assault prevention and response victim advocate, she volunteers to aid and support victims of sexual assault in the Hampton Roads area. Her selfless dedication has earned her 2 Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medals, as well as the Military Outstanding Volunteer Service Medal. Please welcome United States Navy Petty Officer 2nd Class, Robin Stevens.
Good morning. Thank you for that. I want to start off by thanking everyone that thanked me for my service on the way here. That was incredible. So many people that stopped me, and that was just amazing. And so thank you to all of those that stopped me. Thank you for your service as well, because extremely important to be here today. There's so many people that I've met that are just incredible, and I've heard so many amazing stories, and for that I'll always be grateful. Also, just the few that recognize that I was in my white uniform today. So thank you for recognizing that it's very easy to stain this up. You just breathe the wrong way and something jumps on you. So thank you for recognizing that. All right. First and foremost, I want to thank the American Legion for such an unforgettable opportunity and the privilege to represent the Navy in accepting the Spirit of Service Award. To every single member of this organization, thank you for allowing me to become a part of this family. I'm so excited to share the same passion to strive towards a better tomorrow for past, present, and future military service members. I want to thank my command. In no way would this have been possible without their unconditional support. More specifically, my CO, XO, CMC, Warrant Officer Hayner, Mr. Sloan, 81 Stahl, and 81 Cleckley, thank you for always having my back and unknowingly showing me the qualities it requires to be not just a good leader, but a great one. I would also like to thank my family. They are the ones who truly deserve this award. Their spirit of service has yet to falter, even though challenged by time and distance. Y'all are my heroes, and I love y'all very much. To my wonderful, handsome husband, who is down in the front, thank you from the bottom of my heart for willingly going down this amazing, crazy, difficult path with me. I love you so much, and thank you for being here today. Thank you again for allowing me to become a fellow Legionnaire. It means so much more now that I've gotten to meet many of you and see for myself what the American Legion is truly about. Thank you again for everything you do for us. We are forever grateful.
Our next Spirit of Service Award is given to a Marine for his outstanding volunteer service and unselfish devotion to local community activities. He provided over 430 hours of community service to a multitude of meaningful organizations while also receiving the Presidential Volunteer Service Award with silver distinction. His outstanding willingness to serve has made him an exemplary role model to other Marines across the Corps. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Corporal Justin Ahasteen, United States Marine Corps.
Good morning. Ladies, gentlemen, fellow service members, veterans, distinguished guests, and retirees. It is with great honor to receive this award as a representative of the United States Marine Corps. As service members, we have a duty and commitment not only to the best interest of our national security, but to the people of the United States. Hunger, poverty, and inequality have plagued our nation, but organizations such as the American Legion, Red Cross, Salvation Army, and the willpower of others are able to impact the lives of many and make a difference one action at a time. I thank the American Legion, my fellow service members, and the grace of God for setting the example and to provide aid to those who are unable to provide for themselves. Semper Fidelis, and thank you for having me.
Our Coast Guard recipient is a servicewoman with a contagious desire for volunteerism. Serving as the base Elizabeth City's volunteer captain, she has planned, organized, and served as the Coast Guard leader in many community service events. Recently, she was awarded the Coast Guard Military Outstanding Volunteer Service Medal for her 355 hours of community service. She was also nominated for the Greater Elizabeth City Area Chamber of Commerce Women of Excellence Program. Due to her military duties, U.S. Coast Guard Petty Officer 2nd Class Jordan Suchin is unable to attend. Please give her a warm round of applause. Our next recipient, in addition to serving her country, works as a school nurse in the historic Northeast Kansas City Public School District. While there, she is coordinated with the Kansas City Health Department to help more than 100 students meet compliance standards. She has worked with several organizations to provide free hygiene products and dental care to students. She has also taken up the volunteer task as coach of 3 sports, providing structure and a safe environment. Representing the Air National Guard, Senior Airman Alanesha Smith.
Well, good morning. I don't think I've been this nervous since the first day of basic training. I would first like to thank the American Legion and all you distinguished guests for being here. I'd like to thank the Legion for rewarding me and recognizing my service to my community. I'd like to thank my leadership, Colonel Freeze, Medical Group Commander 131st Bomb Wing, Whiteman Air Force Base, Missouri. I'd like to thank my parents for their unwavering support and their awful chair force jokes, as they are to retired Army. Growing up an Army brat from a family of a nursing corps officer mom, combat engineer dad, and IT specialist brother, it's hard to get out of those chair force jokes. I'd also like to thank my better half and soon-to-be husband, Michael. Thank you for being here. Down there, I see you. I love you very much, and I'd like to thank you for supporting my service. The last thing I'd like to leave you with today is a special shout out to Post 331 outside of Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, where I grew up. That post offers a specific scholarship to nursing students. I wouldn't be the nurse that I am without that post. You see, 14 years ago, a Legionnaire named Richard gave my mom a scholarship to become a nurse. She went from green to gold in the Army. She received the 40 and 8 scholarship. 14 years later, I would follow in her footsteps and go to the same nursing school and receive the same scholarship from an American Legionnaire named Richard. So you see, the story is about impact. If 14 years ago, my mother hadn't received that scholarship, she wouldn't be the director of the Hamlet VA, serving thousands of veterans after she retired from the Army. She wouldn't be the nurse she is today, serving in prisons inside the great state of North Carolina. And I wouldn't be the nurse that I am, serving in the great state of Missouri, with thousands of children, helping many homeless people, and lots of their families in my community. So I'd like to thank the Legion, because you don't realize that one impact can change someone's entire life. I challenge you all to continue to do that each and every day. Thank you.
Our Our final Spirit of Service Award goes to a member of the U.S. Air Force who has dedicated her time and efforts to many charitable organizations within the Tucson community. Ever the humanitarian, she has dedicated 144 hours comforting and engaging seniors without family at a local hospice center. She's assisted with numerous food drives for the Tucson homeless while also participating as a storyteller in the Children's Ward Intensive Care Unit. Please welcome U.S. Air Force Spirit of Service recipient, Senior Airman Kaylin Mitchell.
Good morning, everyone. I would first like to start out and say how gracious and humbled I am to be here. It's been a wonderful and amazing opportunity. Let's see, I've suffered with depression for many years, been diagnosed for about 3.5. Now, on the worst days, where falling asleep and staying asleep was hard, but actually waking up and going through the day was the hardest, I looked to volunteering. Sorry, a bit nervous. Volunteering actually gave me a purpose. It made me see that one person can mean so much, and no matter how hopeless or awful or out of luck I felt, volunteering was always there to remind me that no matter who you are, no matter what gender, what race, sexuality, you did matter and you can make a difference. Thank you.